Okay, so I guess the first action is that everyone should introduce themselves in just a minute, a very brief introduction on who you are and maybe touch on your interest relating to this session overall and to this breakout session in particular. So who would like to go first?
Can we go first? Let me go first.
Sure, you're welcome.
My name is Jonathan Sterugunda. I'm a lecturer here at Makerere University. For some reason, I haven't used my laptop because my browser has some weird firewall, so I couldn't connect quick. So that's why I'm using his laptop. He will introduce himself. I'm mainly interested in how we can use unmanned aerial vehicles in some kind of innovative way to provide for all sorts of applications in my country, including areas to do with communications and mainly agriculture. Thank you so much.
My name is Frank.
Do you also hear me, Jake and Frank?
University. And I'm very interested in the main topic of the Breakout Room 4, which is Innovative Society.
Dunia,
and the major area is how can we turn the innovative ideas profitable business idea? How can we transfer the innovative ideas into businesses?
No one of you.
That's my major focus.
Okay, thank you. And then we move on to Jake.
Yeah. So I'm Jake Hunter.
So do you hear me better now?
We can hear you, Magan. Yeah.
Can you hear us? Not sure what's going on.
Yeah.
Dania,
Margareta, we can hear you, Margareta. Yeah.
We can hear you.
Yes.
Okay. And Jake?
Yeah.
Are you there? Hello? Frank?
Okay.
And the two of you, Frank, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, beautiful discussion take place if you're part of this. So I can't hear anything from you. Could just say something so I can see if I hear you.
Can you hear me now, Megan?
I see that you're talking, Jesper.
Yes, and I'm talking to you, but you can't hear me, it seems. Yeah. There seems to be something wrong on your side.
Any proposal on what to do?
Not really. Yeah.
So
Can you hear us now?
Can you hear us now, Margareta?
No, she can't hear us.
Apparently not.
Oh, not good.
this is crazy.
We can hear her. So maybe her volume's turned down or something like that.
Yeah. Problem is, I'm trying to find out a way of communicating with her right now, but I'm not. Let me see if I can do like this.
I don't hear anyone.
Hi, Magan, can you hear us now?
No.
No, I hear something. So.
Can you hear us now?
Now I hear someone. I hear you now, and we're all now. That's right. So we put our thumbs up. Too late, but still.
Mm.
And Jake, do you also hear us?
I can hear you.
Yeah.
So Dunya, would it be possible for you to share the slide? Because Jesper, you are supposed to be the moderator in the Goonies place. I'm sorry to put you in very late, but you're the formal moderator, and I'll be there to help you all too. So the rules of the game, I don't think we need to show. We all know that we should be listening to each other and so forth. And the instruction slide, can you show it and share it with us, Dunya?
Let me try. I'm trying to share the screen.
All right. Dunya is together with Michelle and the two Michigan students, fantastic to help us with the practicalities.
Yeah, I think we actually started even before you joined us, Margareta, with the first item on the list with a short introduction from everyone. So I think we were in the middle of that when you joined us, actually.
Oh, sorry. So continue.
So that
All right.
we can continue on that right now, I suggest, so we make some progress here. And so Jake, please.
Okay, great. Yeah, so my name is Jake Hunter, and I'm a new PhD student at Purdue University in the US. My advisor was actually Panos' student 10 years ago or so. And so that's kind of how I got connected to this. I'm really interested in sustainable development, and especially some of the research I'm doing right now is with human trust in automation. And so I'm interested in looking how different cultures, their trust level in automation, and how we can design automated products in specific cultures so they'll be more accepting of them and trust them and use them more for further investment of these goals we have.
Thanks.
And Margareta, do you want to introduce yourself?
Just very shortly, I'm a professor emeritus at KTH Stockholm, and one of the moderators for this workshop. With a long history, of course, in product development, and recently the last years supporting the Global Development Hub, which is a strong, as you heard from Jesper before, collaboration between some African universities and KTH in Sweden. So my thought shortly is really that this occasion is a possibility to find people that we want to collaborate with on important issues. Thank you.
Okay, and for myself, I'm Jesper Selden, Director of KTH Global Development Hub. KTH working with the partnerships with our African partner universities, among which you find Strathmore University and Porto University, who are participating here today. And University of Dar es Salaam, sorry, they're also here today. So I think, well, now we got the instructions. That's very good. Thank you, Dunya. Now, the second item on the agenda is to identify one or two common interests that we have in this team. Please consider different application areas. Does anyone have like an immediate idea or an immediate take on this?
What did you say, Frank? I don't hear. I heard you said something.
There seems to be nothing there. Okay, I guess I mean one starting point I guess could be the theme of this particular breakout session is the innovative society, basically, and how do you see that theme? How does that relate to your
What is innovative society though?
So maybe we should try to define, what is an innovative society? Kind of a place where people are free to share ideas, or how do we want to define it, I guess, would be helpful.
Yeah, I think that's a good suggestion. What do we actually mean by an innovative society?
Of course, in the innovative society, I would say, you can speak up. Of course, for the case of the innovative society, we have innovative ideas which need to be protected. We need the IP protection for those ideas, such that the available ideas can benefit the entire society.
My take on this is innovative society in this case could mean trying to come up with ideas within our communities so that we make a particular environment or community better based on what surrounds us and the circumstances in that particular society. And this could mean probably adopting or adapting a particular technology used elsewhere so that it is customized for a particular environment with a few tweaks here and there.
Okay, so you link it to the needs of society, basically. That was saying the innovative society is sort of a society then that can take care of its own needs, among other ways by actually adopting technologies of your own, as you pointed out initially about intellectual property and so on. That could be local ideas, but also adopting other technologies, and I assume other solutions and ideas from other parts of the world in that case. So I guess that's a good take on innovative society. Anyone else?
Yeah, I would say I really like that, being able to adopt. Sorry. Being able to adopt those ideas or technologies and hopefully adopt ones that are helpful to that society to come up with more ideas. Is kind of what I think would be really, really good.
Productive development will be an element.
To me, it seems as to what has been said so far is very much about an innovative society being able to take care of itself, to be able to adopt technology, to solve its own problems. But how about an innovative society that's innovative from the point of view of solving problems for others and not necessarily just catering to your own needs? Would that be a take on the innovative society?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you hear me?
No.
Yes, we can hear you.
We can hear you now.
Can hear you.
Yeah.
We hear you
Did
now.
you hear
Yes.
me now?
Yes, we do.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I have some problems with my microphone. Sorry. I thinking when I listen to you, my first choice would be an innovative society. It's a society where there are a lot of innovative people thinking about how to deal with challenges, as you said, Jesper. Without the possibility to really develop innovativeness within schools or universities or other meeting places, then I think that would be my contribution.
But I totally agree with what you're saying there, Margareta. But to me that seems like you're looking at the innovative society from the point of view, how do you create innovative society and what are the components of an innovative society? And then one of the central or even I think the core resources in innovative society is innovative people. And that obviously then begs the question, how do we actually people? And if I may add my own take on this, I think that's very much in line with what Margareta said there. I mean, I think we build an innovative society by creating innovative people, and we do that through education, basically. We need to look into how can we actually train people, particularly young people, in being innovative. Obviously, that means we have to discuss what innovative actually really means, and innovative in what sense. And what I'm primarily looking for in terms of creating an innovative society are people who are innovative in terms of sustainable development and transforming society, any society, into a sustainable society, and seeing the opportunities that lies in actually doing that. So that would be my take on the innovative society. And I would say this in terms of interest, this is really a core interest of mine in general. How do you create an innovative society, or how do you create a societal capacity for innovation? And then clearly education and innovative people is a central and a core resource in that.
So what are your thoughts, Jake and Frank, on this one?
Yeah, I agree. I think education is key, and maybe non-traditional ways of teaching people to be innovative, especially towards the score of having a sustainable society and sustainable products. I really like, I think for me personally, just seeing other people role models to me, people's examples of being innovative, thinking about some of these big problems have really inspired me to get involved in this area. So I think maybe teaching by example is a big part of that, for helping more people to take interest in this.
Yeah. And Frank, or who are you there behind that camera?
And Frank and Jonathan, what was it? Did you have anything to add to this?
Yeah. Support an innovative society. I think the way we instruct young people from primary education all the way to university, I think has to kind of change in terms of things to do with changing their attitudes right from the word go, so that they believe that when I come up with this idea, there is support for it to become, there are support processes for it to end up into a product. And basically, there's a reward system to having your idea buffed and then helping it grow into something that you can actually sell. So I think at the very, say at university level, we need to support this creativity in the way we instruct our students, such that whatever idea they come up with through a project, say in class, does not stop there. They have to believe that that can be taken to another level. So that's why I was thinking that what Jake was saying about teaching by example through challenging young people to come up with a solution within their locality, or to participate in challenges and collaborate with other people is one way in which you can enhance that innovativeness. Frank, do you have anything?
Then maybe I can add on. During my master's studies, I covered a course unit for knowledge management and innovation. What was very interesting was the part of the innovation management where you look at a cycle where you generate the idea, then you take them into a funnel as a student, then you see how will those ideas move out. Of course, some of the ideas you can discard them and move with very few ideas. And those viable ideas, that you get from the funnel are the ideas that you will be in position to either implement for or within the innovative society. And I think, as Jonathan said, that in the universities, this is something very important, even through the lectures, that people should share the role of innovation in the society, and the students should also learn that role and also get to know how they can move their ideas into products while implementing innovation at large.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I would like to sort of move the discussion ahead and ask you, do you see any immediate ideas on how to actually collaborate on this? There seemed to be some degree of consensus among us about the innovative society, what it is. It is something that about society being able to cater to its own needs. It is about sustainable development, but it could also be directed upwards towards other societies as well. And we seem to agree that the individual innovative people is a central resource, and education is important in that. I mean, based on this, do you see any sort of immediate idea of how to collaborate on this and what to do in the next step?
I would not say that, but I would remind about the time. So we need to choose a presenter if you didn't do that. And I did ask Jake if you're there to tell us something about what would you like to do that? And then we have to reply on Jesper's question. Would you do that?
Yeah, I can do that.
Thank you for that.
Then sorry to disturb you.
Yeah, no, but that's
Sorry,
okay.
Jesper.
So I'm sorry I forgot about that very important aspect. Actually,
No, but
choosing a presenter.
It's okay.
So thank you for that, Jake. If you can do that.
Yeah, but your question was very relevant.
Yeah. So ideas that pop up in my head, if I get to sort of address that issue very quickly, is about the concept of the innovative society. We actually initiated the whole discussion by saying that we need to define what the innovative society is. Mm-hmm. And I think that's a very sort of important, that's sort of the platform for the rest of it. Unless we agree on that and have a model for what the innovative society is, it's very difficult to do anything else about it, really. So I think that could be a source for or grounds for collaboration on what is innovative society, and then more specifically, what does it mean for an individual to be innovative, and how does that actually in turn then, given the context here, how does that relate to design in general, and what is the role of design in being innovative? To me, those are ideas that pops up in my head anyway.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Only 2 minutes, Tonya, right?
2.
I was just thinking, I think that's a really good idea. I think, I don't know if this was to manifest itself in some kind of publication. It could be looking at what is the innovative society? What are like some principles or characteristics of the innovative society, and then what are some applications of that? Like what does that mean? Kind of break it down in that order, maybe.
Yeah, I think that's a very good idea. It's not exactly ready for writing about, but at least to put into the Africa Design workshop in Gothenburg in Design 2021 could be one thing, to put it into that work and to continue to try to define it.
Yeah.
Would that be okay also for you, Frank and Frank and Jonathan?
You can continue. I agree that we need to keep defining what an innovative society is, and as long as we can agree on what it is, then we can ask the question of which areas, someone referred to them as applications. can we work on or develop together? Because as long as we can agree on one or two things that we can work on together, then I think also through that we can exploit our innovativeness, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt, but
Okay.
that's fine.
Yeah, we have to leave. Thank you all. I think Jake will put it down together. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jesper.
Jake,
Thank you all.
Thank you. That was quick.
Yeah.
So we go back to the main workshop.
Jake,
Yeah.
present. It's only
Suzanne, how are you doing?
2 to 3 minutes. So just
I'm
you're
fine.
aware of
I'm
the time.
fine.
I'll keep the time for you.
I'm getting
Okay.
back here. Yes, I can tell that there are a few people coming back in now.
Yeah, it took us a minute to find out how to get back because we have to go to the sessions. Yeah,
Yep. Yeah.
I have no idea what happened with the breakout.
I think we hit leave maybe.
You can leave.